The next thing I'd like to talk about is system preferences. In my previous video, I did mention that I found that there was something wrong in the developer version with system preferences if you were to click on something to do with other. This hasn't been resolved. I'm a bit confused by it all really, but I'll just show you what I mean. If I click on secrets, it says to use secrets preference pane, system preferences must quit and reopen. So if I click OK, quits, reopens. But you can see now, secrets 32-bit in bracket. I'm not too sure what that means or why it's doing that. I'm just guessing for the meantime that obviously the system preference panes that I've added are not compatible with normal system preferences. Obviously it's a Snow Leopard thing. And you can do that with any, look, I mean, now it says system preferences 32-bit, so I can go into any of them. 32-bit, 32-bit, growls quite large, so it may take a bit to look. 32-bit. I don't quite understand why it does that, but I can't change it. I can't do anything like that. I'm just gonna have to wait for an update from either the people who do the other system preferences, so like DivX or Growl or whatever, until they update it, or until Apple update it themselves. One thing I'd also like to mention about the dock is that at the moment you can see if I minimize this window, it goes straight into the dock here. If I check this box, minimize windows into application icon, I can actually minimize it into its respective icon in the dock. So you can see it there going down into its dock application icon. Then of course if you press it, it'll I held it down, but if you press it then it'll just pop out of that. So there you go. Yeah, another thing, very quickly, energy saver. They've added a few more options for energy saver. So now you've got wake for network access, which is obviously if you have an Ethernet or Wi-Fi. So if you put the computer to sleep, it will keep the Wi-Fi running if you're like transferring files across whatnot. You don't have to keep the computer on constantly. And I think that one's new. Start up automatically after a power failure. I've got that checked, but to be perfectly honest, I haven't used it once at all yet, ever. So I'm not really fussed about that at the moment. I am going to turn that on. I don't know why I didn't turn it on. Yes, that's fine. Okay, and the last thing I'd like to show you is to do with Finder. This is the sort of traditional Finder that you would find on Leopard. So obviously you can zoom in, quick view, and go through everything. Obviously, we're all used to this, so we can go through my music and whatnot, and movies, and they're all my movies. But a new feature they've sort of added, all the others are the same as well, so like that, nah. But now they've added this sort of view here, so we can zoom in a little bit, and we can go ahead and play one of these. I'll just play that one. You can zoom in whilst it's playing, and you can zoom out whilst it's playing. It won't, I'll just pause it a minute. It won't play if it's the size of the icon is too small. I think that's probably the smallest roughly you can get it. No, perhaps not. There you go. It'll stop playing there. Obviously it's just a bit too small to obviously see. I mean, that's a bit stupid. I can't play it there, but that just gives you an idea. It zooms in, repixelates, so it's better. Of course, when you're in this sort of view, you can zoom around a little bit. But yeah, it's all quite nice. I really like it. It's a good new feature. I use it a fair bit. So yeah. Right. And the other thing, I'm actually using QuickTime Player at the moment. But QuickTime Player X, they got the new icon, obviously, with the blue. You can now make a new movie recording, so that's obviously me recording myself talking to you. an audio recording, which I use occasionally for 10 to 12, or a new screen recording, but I can't do that at the moment, obviously, because I am using the screen recorder on Snow Leopard, which is really quite good, actually. I really like it. It works really well, and obviously you can now share if you're watching a film or whatnot. Share it to iTunes, Mobile Me, or YouTube, and it will put it on that. So, yep. I will post a video later of me cropping a screen recording or a movie. Actually, I might do that now. New movie recording. That's me. Hello. So if I just press record, it's now recording. You can see the little things go and go away. So that's quite nice. It's a good little feature. Obviously, I'm going to stop it now because I want to show you how to trim it. And as soon as you stop it, you get your record. There you go. It's now recording. You can see the little things go and go. Yes, I know, I'm a bit stupid. And then if you click here and then go to trim, it gives you your timeline, and then you can trim it down to, say, there, and then press trim, and now you can see it's only 2 seconds long. Things go and go away. There you go. I won't save that. It's a bit pointless. But that is pretty much it to do with Snow Leopard. Actually, there's not a lot else that they've done. Obviously, the speed has been increased. The depth of color has been increased. I've noticed. Excuse me. And overall, it's just a better system, really. Startup and shutdown time is considerably quicker. When you're ejecting a disk, like Time Machine backups, that ejects a lot smoother, shuts down, a lot quicker. 3 seconds I counted last night from the developer, which was about 5. I mean 3. It's incredible. But overall, this is an amazing operating system. The only bug I've found so far is system preferences. But other than that, there's not a lot I can really complain about. I think if you haven't got Snow Leopard already, you ought to go out and get it. It's definitely worth the upgrade. I mean, I know some of you may actually be waiting until they fix all the bugs and whatnot in like 10.6.1, but I think there's no point. I mean, you might as well just go out and get it now and then just wait until they fix it, because it's, you save up space. When I installed the developer version, saved 18 gigabytes, and then when I installed Snow Leopard, I saved another 4. So, it's really worth it. I think in total, anybody can save up to 20 gigabytes. I mean, they say 7, but I'm just talking from personal experience. But yeah, that's my view on Snow Leopard, and I will see you in the next video. I'm not too sure what it will be yet, but yeah, I will see you then. Bye. Won't you let me know if you love